Hi, this is the monthly horoscope for Virgo for the month of October 2023. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. I'm not doing this week's horoscopes. I will do the daily horoscopes though and keep up with those. But then, probably this week, stay tuned. I'll be posting up the weekly horoscopes for October 10th. Okay, so my Virgos, first we start off with the stellium happening in Libra, so a lot of energy in Libra for the next 2 weeks. So there's going to be a lot of focus on your second house of money. Okay, then it's going to be a super busy time period for you after that 2 weeks energy as the planets begin to move into the sign of Scorpio, okay, because there's already a stellium in there with, well, not really a stellium. I mean, Apollo's in there, Perpensia's in there, Ceres is still in there. So there's a lot of energy already in there, plus your planet. So there's going to be a busy time period for you in the after the solar eclipse in Libra. So on the 4th at 8:08 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Mercury enters your second house of money. You value only what you can produce, practical, concrete results. Your mind is preoccupied with business and monetary affairs, and you have original ways of making money. You could be starting your own business. You pursue higher education to increase your earning potential. You have business ability in communication fields, and good bargaining powers as well can make you an aggressive and good salesperson. Exercise good judgment and taste in what you spend your money on. It is a good time to make decisions regarding finances. You may be interested in selling something you own, or someone may offer you a price for it. You may have to keep track of your financial statements more closely now. You can make financial mistakes or omissions, because also we have a little bit of a problem here. Anytime we have a stellium with Mars in Libra, Mars in the second house does not do well with stelliums. So you can be a little bit forgetful with your spending, or where did all your money go? So be careful with your finances at this time, okay? Disagreements over finances is more likely at this time. Venus moves into your first house October 8th, 9:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a great time to mingle if you're single. This is a great time to get your flirt on. A lot of attention on you. For some of you, Venus in Virgo at this time makes you look very young, so you're going to be enjoying this energy. Popular energy time for you. Venus is this week. Venus coming in is forming a kite energy at this time. So for some of you, this is a very productive time for you. This is a really great time for business. If you own your own business, you can find yourself busy, more busy than usual. For others of you, this could be like all eyes on you and literally like people checking you out. Venus in Virgo is also a fail. Okay, so it doesn't do well. Venus does not do well here. Okay, so when it comes to the crush, you're super shy at this time. And if you have Venus in Pisces, which you can check out in Astro Theme in the link in the description box below, you can find yourself super shy. Okay, super awkward. Okay, soft spoken, undemonstrative, critical, and analytical. Okay, especially towards your partner, or even cold. You must learn to be loving. You can be an excellent housekeeper, but need lovingness to be at home. You don't relate to others easily, but have a strong desire to serve. You have sympathy for the underdog, and you're so help this underdog. Make sure to like this video, okay, and subscribe. All right, you don't relate to others easily, but you have a strong desire to serve. You know, you're helpful towards the sick. You have an excellent business sense, and you can benefit through your employees. Your ability to analyze emotion makes you a great psychologist, but a tendency to overanalyze can kill your spontaneity. You feel your feelings of sexual and social inferiority can cause you to feel lonely and frustrated. This can be hookups happening, or you can be more interested in living a more bohemian life, aka getting lit more than usual. And you can be cutting back your hours because you're more about your freedom, especially those of you who are in your 50s or even in your 20s. You can find yourself wanting to cut back more of your hours at this time at work. And then on October 10th, and then if you don't feel this way, that means that your sun in Virgo is somewhere from 7 through 12, okay, in the houses, all right? So those of you with like sun in Virgo in the first 4 houses, you could be feeling this. Those of you with a stellium in Virgo, especially those of you born in 1970s, you could be feeling this energy. Then on October 8th at 9:09 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Pluto goes direct. You can be crushing on someone. You can be scared to approach or talk to this person at this time. You're very shy. You can feel socially awkward in your social setting. For now, I give this till the 27th, and then you're going to be more out of your shell. You can be more talkative at this time. You can be making new friends with this energy, or feel the need to make new friends during this time period as well, okay? You may not be trusting certain people in your life, your neighbors, you may not be trusting. Knowledge is power at this time. You may advance in your career in a position where, and you can be possessing a lot more secrets with career. This is a great time for communications. You can be very powerful and very effective leader when it comes to your communications. You can be starting a new creative project. Great time for teachers or those of you in media and social media. You can be sharing your expertise, advice at this time, making adjustments and accommodations to overcome past fears and embrace your wild inner nature at this time. You're more open to new things with this energy, especially having new experiences with people. I'm telling you, you can be more about your social life. Then on the 12th at 12:04 a.m., here we go with the stellium that's going to be starting. Mars and Scorpio in your third house. It's going to be a very busy time for you. You may want to cock those damn brains before you shoot that damn mouth off. Yes, it was very clever what you said. Okay, I caught wind of the shade, and let me tell you something about what's so awesome about Virgo in the shade. It is so subtle. It is so damn subtle. I remember one time my manager was like, when I had a job, which was like 12, 13 years ago, and that's so cool. And she was like, and thank you for everybody who allowed me to do this and supported this channel. And even though I got hacked, bitch is back. Okay. But anyway, so she was so subtle in the way she told off another employee. Like, my mouth dropped to the floor and she just kept on talking. And then this other bitch was like, oh, I know, no, and just carried on. And I was just like, did she just realize you just told her off? And she's like, no. And I'm like, that's so cool. I want to be you when I grow up. And it was like that. You guys' shade is like beyond. It's like I'm gonna tell you off like nobody's business, but yet you gonna take it like a compliment. It's like, damn, I wish I could do that. I do it. It's like, boom. It's like, I deserved it. Okay, so you're likely to get into arguments with relatives, siblings, or neighbors. Accidents while driving can happen. Be careful with the road rage at this time. Be careful with tantrums and tiaras being thrown. You're very passionate at this time. I get it. You're right. But, dial it down, okay? It's also, you need to be careful with dealing with knives because you can cut yourself, okay, while cooking. Your body language can be confusing to others, or you may give away your true intentions. Relatives or siblings have hidden agendas. You may have trouble with the car or there could be or suffer more inconvenience, especially those of you in New York, with transportation, so transportation systems may not be working at this time, and communications may be difficult, or you may have problems with your internet at this time as well. You may need friends at this time. Others seem to share your interests. You can feel opinionated, but you can also be holding back how you really feel about a situation. Then on the 14th, the lunar eclipse, what am I doing? The solar eclipse in Libra, the new moon solar eclipse, okay? This is in your second house of money, so a lot of focus on your money. So you can be forgetful. Watch your spending at this time. You can be absent-minded if you're not keeping check of your money. Your finances are going to draw your attention at this time because you're going to be wondering, where the hell did all my money go? Okay, you may be interested in the worth of some important possessions. You could be selling your car for some of you. This may be a time of like your budget is crazy because you don't know where your money went. You can be bouncing checks because, again, you got apps, you got other things that, automatic bill pay and all that stuff. That all could be coming in around that time period. And then plus you got Mars in there. So you're going to lose your phone. Don't expect to know where your money went. Check your receipts, okay, because you may even gotten overcharged for something, okay? You may have to consolidate your finances. You may have to let your partner handle your finances for a while until you can figure out where all your money went. Your budget is probably going to be tight at this time. This is a great time to go on a diet, start a new routine, work on yourself with this energy here as well. You could be very restrictive with the self, so this is a great time quitting bad habits. You can have a difficult time with your employer, especially getting time off, because it's the holidays that are coming up at this time, so you may not be able to get time off. So before the eclipse, the beginning of October or the beginning of September, I would write out your schedule and then slip them the days off that you want, okay? So that there's no confusion, all right? Get it all in there before they start, start putting restrictions, alrighty? So you can have a difficult time getting hours switch or even getting time off for certain seasons. You can find yourself at odds with management over trying to get your hours off, okay? You're not willing to get involved in other people's agendas at this time because you're more about your own, or taking on other people's shift because you're trying to not do that, okay? You may be more about your financial security. For some of you, you can be reluctant to financially help out others or share. For others of you, you have what's in it for me kind of attitude. Then the stellium begins in your third house of money, now your third house of communication. So this is going to be a busy time for you, a great time for business picking up. Mercury enters Scorpio on the 22nd at 2:49 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You may have a family reunion to attend to, or you could be trusting your intuition a lot more than usual. Your ESPN channel could be on. The focus may be on communications with relatives. You have a lot of important errands to do around town. You can be very intuitive. There's a lot of time spent on the phone, writing emails. For some of you, you could be making a lot of running errands at this time, and communications with neighbors, siblings, visiting friends, relatives, doing paperwork. The focus at this time, you do have a stellium here with your third house, so your personal life is more of the focus, and there's lots of communications going on with this energy, okay? I feel you're kept in the loop about the latest and greatest in gossip at this time. For some of you, you could also be dealing with nosy neighbors with this energy here. I would be careful what you're posting on the internet with this energy, especially with people at work, and especially if you're like TikTokers. Don't go complaining about work, and especially all of you that do those nurses ones. I've seen the nurses one where you complain about your job and stuff like that, which I don't blame you, but at the same time, you're really being watched and you might get fired for it. So I would be careful what you post on the internet about work or work related subjects, or they may not want you to post anything at all and draw attention to yourself. So they could be a little bit of an ass about that. So I would be careful with that at this time, okay? For some of you, this is best for learning and settling legal issues. Relationships with neighbors may grow closer. Relatives will be very busy. Excellent time to travel and for school. Many ideas and new possibilities run across your mind. It's hard to seize on any idea long enough to work out its implications. Your neighborhood becomes more interesting. There could be like festivals going on, Halloween. Okay, again, a lot of gossips, chance encounters can happen, especially with love. Great time to mingle if you're single. On the 23rd, 12:21 a.m., 12:21 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the sun enters Scorpio, taking on the overtones of Mercury. Communications with neighbors and relatives become more important and serious. Great time for communications, mental focus. This can be an enlightening time and a great time for mental pursuits and education. Expect a lot of changes and a sense of greater visibility in your neighborhood. Neighbors and relatives tend to surprise you. You may feel the urge to get more organized in your daily routine and prefer more efficiency in your schedule. You will not want to travel as much, so you may relocate to places that are closer to the things that you want, like banks, your job, that kind of thing. You may have to deal with relatives or in-laws who overstep their boundaries, or vice versa. You may have to travel for the sake of business. Your environment may seem more expansive now. You may find yourself in a leadership role in the community that you wish you didn't have. Neighbors and relatives may impose upon you. Then on the 28th, the lunar eclipse in Taurus in the 9th house. This is a great time to get your juju, your voodoo, your santeria on. Pay attention to your dreams. They can be prophetic. Write them down. It is important to pay special attention to them now. Good news comes from afar via internet. You can be getting into it with family that live outside the home. this could be a situation here where it's like there's my perspective, there's your perspective, and then there's the truth, God's perspective. Okay, you can be very adamant in regards to your truth and having real disagreements with others. You can be trying to get your way with a situation, or you can find certain situations to be unfair or even one-sided. You may be busier than usual with errands around town, and you will probably have a lot of phone calls on this day. A great time for business picking up, a good time for studying, a great time for like taking exams with this energy, or if you're trying to get your license or your visa, this could be a great time for that. Negotiations are often clear to the point with this energy, so a great time for court, legalities. With this energy, lots of communications going on. You can feel more connected with family or the people around you as well, or a connection with your friends at school, and they may feel like family to you at this time. You can feel bubbly and optimistic on this day, okay? Alrighty, let's see what the cards have to say for this month. The Knight of Coins. For some of you, this could be traveling coming up, so this could be traveling like during, well, let me see. Probably during the lunar eclipse in Taurus, traveling for sure, okay? If not with the planets in Scorpio, there could be traveling coming up as well. All right, so sometime soon. The Four of Coins, you can be more frugal with your money and your spending at this time and saving your money. You're more about your financial stability. Watch your emotional self this month as well, because you could be going through it emotionally. So emotionally, this may not be the easiest time period for you because of Mars in Libra and then Mars moving into the sign of Scorpio. The Knight of Swords, a reconciliation can be happening. So you can be, somebody from your past could be coming up. This could be the ex coming back. The Queen of Wands, I feel this is a great time for word of mouth. You benefit through the women in your life. You can be starting a new creative project. For some of you, you could be starting a new website or something with the computer. So like computer programming or some kind of web designing could be happening here as well. The Devil card, endings are coming out with this energy. As I connect with this energy, I feel like somebody could be guilt tripping you. Be careful of scams and chargebacks during this time period. The Seven of Cups, be careful of what people tell you. You could be dealing with online scams. Be careful of ambassadorships that come up online as well with the ninth house energy, because you could find that all is not what it seems. You know, you do have a stellium in your 8th house, in your 2nd house. So in the beginning of the month, so the first 2 weeks, I would really be careful of like what other people are selling you or what other people are telling you, because somebody's definitely trying to talk you out of your money at this time, or giving you the alligator tears and telling you about their problems, making you feel bad, and you may feel very inclined to give them money and then find out that you just got screwed out of your money and they're not going to pay you back. Okay, the Three of Coins talks of growth happening, financial growth, emotional growth coming up for you as well. The World card, the world works in your favor during this time period. This could also be justice being served with this energy here. The Moon card, I feel like you can be romanticizing your relationships with other people. So I would be careful with that. You could be justifying other people and what they've done to you. Somebody's going to do you dirty this month and you're going to turn around and justify it because that's what makes you feel better, so you don't feel like you got screwed or you got gypped, okay? I feel like it's going to be that kind of situation, alrighty? The Eight of Coins, you can be a perfectionist when it comes to your career. I see money worries happening here, so you're not in a good place to be helping out other people financially, so I wouldn't. Alrighty, the Seven of Cups, lots of thoughts of future coming up. What was this one? Oh, Chariot. Okay, a victory is coming up for you. I'm like, what? I got 2 7 cups here. Okay, a victory is coming up for you. I see you happy on an emotional level and a financial level as well with this energy here. For some of you, you could be creating a blog or some kind of TikTok account for yourself, but you're going to work on it with this energy to either help you grow your business, or this could be you just feeling inspired to create one for yourself to see where it goes. I do feel like you're idealizing your relationships at this time, so I would be really careful with that, with this energy, because somebody's going to scam you out of your money this month, or somebody's going to talk you out of your money with this energy. I do see this a great time for online businesses with this energy as well. The Four of Swords coming up with get rich quick schemes with this energy, or coming up with money making ideas during this time period as well. The King of Cups, I feel for some of you here, this is for some of you, you could be bloggers, or maybe you write scripts for yourself on your social media. You're very intuitive, you're practical, and you're making logical decisions. I feel like you can be in a leadership position this month as well. For others of you, you could be dealing with somebody that has substance abuse. For others of you, this could be dealing with somebody that is like a hookup, and you could be like, you two are like sex buddies, and that's it. And this person calls you when they want sex, okay? Basically. The Strength card, your hard work and perseverance is paying off at this time with this energy. Or this person is having an affair, and they call you like on the WhatsApp and whatever, and when they want you, they call you, is what I'm feeling, okay? So it's up to you what you want to do with that, alrighty? The Page of Coins, I feel you can be more reliable at this time. I feel like you can come up with another source of income for yourself, or this could be your small business picking up at this time, and then you have a main job with this energy here as well with this energy. I feel for others of you, let me see what else. Other people could find you reliable, trustworthy with this energy. You could be very detailed oriented when it comes to your work with this energy here, and others could find you to be a perfectionist. For some of you, you could be writing an important story or documentary at this time, or you could be writing in your journal more than usual as well with this energy. The Five of Cups, shoulda, woulda, couldas, dealing with regret. For some of you, you're delving into lack consciousness at this time. So I do see money worries coming up for you. So try to get out of lack consciousness, because as above, so below. Alrighty. I do feel like teamwork makes the dream work this month as well with this energy. So you benefit through other people. This is creating your own reality. This is delving into your passion projects at this time, getting a job. The Ten of Wands, I feel, doesn't mean this, but I do feel like there's new beginnings for you happening, okay? For some of you, this is a beautiful time for you in regards to like starting your own business, or your career could be taking off at this time. For some of you, your business could be turning into a little monster and start going into a different like area that you didn't know that existed, okay? But you could be trying to pursue it at this time, alrighty? Let me see. Hold on. Whew. All right, so I feel also with this energy here that you could also be a prolific writer during this time period as well. The King of Swords, lots of kings in your cards at this time. So I would be careful with certain people with this energy. Pick and choose your battles with them, because this person is under a lot of stress at this time, and I feel like they're going to take it out on you. You could be dealing with a Leo. I would say stay away from them at this time, because they're bottling up stuff and then they're blowing up on people. Okay, I do feel like you're very analytical in your way of thinking. Keep your opinions to yourself at this time, because you could find yourself getting banned by other people at this time because of things that you say to other people with this energy. So people may not like what you have to say. They can find you very opinionated at this time. The Death card does bring about changes coming up for you. With this energy, a purging happening, so certain things may no longer apply. The Ten of Cups, your perspective and outlook on life is changing for the better. The focus could be on family. The Five of Coins, have faith that everything is going to work itself out. I feel like you're very ambitious, you're very tenacious during this time period as well. I feel like you're also over certain situations going on in your life with this energy here, but I don't feel like this month you're going to make that major change or that major leap, okay? So it might be in the month of November when you do it. The Knight of Coins, I feel for some of you here, again, like I said in the beginning of the tarot reading, you have lessons with another person in regards to money. So I would pick and choose your battles. Be careful with your giving energy here, because it's going to be a situation, if you're, like I said, if you're not good financially, don't help out other people, okay? And the Two of Swords, I feel that you can be making some impulsive decisions at this time with this energy. It does not necessarily have to be a bad thing. It's just you making impulsive decisions at this time. All right. I love you, my Virgos. Show your love and support to your girl, Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and give this video a like. Help me grow this channel. Help me grow this video, okay? And try to make it over 200 views. I would appreciate it. Kisses.